Hi, I'm Janine. And I'm Chris. Welcome to the Blue Fiber Tree. Today we have a very special friend with us. This is Regina Harden. And Janine is going to tell us why Regina is visiting us today.
Yep. So we have a special fundraiser that we're going to be doing in June. It's on June 22nd. It's called The Longest Day. It's for the Alzheimer's Association. And Regina is going to tell us why this is so important to her.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Wait, so thank you for having me.
Absolutely. It's our pleasure.
So the reason it's called The Longest Day, just a little background, it's in accordance with the longest day of the year, which is the summer solstice, June 22nd. And that's why the event, which Janine will talk about a little bit more later, will happen around that time. But the reason that I got involved with the Alzheimer's Association is because my mom is going through probably like moderate stage dementia right now, and it's been extremely difficult for me as her caregiver. And I was able to reach out to the Alzheimer's Association, and they have some incredible resources. And so, as a way to kind of give back for the help that they were giving me, I wanted to participate in the fundraisers that they have. And when I was looking around, I can't run or walk or do anything like that. So I was like, they have to have some other kind of way I can participate. Yep. So I went online and they talked about, well, if you do a craft, you can do something with crafting. So I thought, well, this will be good.
You're a crafty kid.
I said, I can craft, but can I really craft what I want to craft, which is needle felting?
Yes.
And I am very fortunate to have two incredible friends. One who happens to own a yarn shop, so it came in real handy. And I asked her, I told her about what I wanted to do and would it be possible to do it in her shop. And that's all I needed to say. They just jumped on board and been so helpful and have donated their time and resources and knowledge to help me do this. And so I'm really excited about it.
Yeah,
it's going to be a lot of fun.
We're going to have tons of fun.
I got to take the day off my day job.
Yeah.
So I could do my fun job.
Yep. Because it's going to take all of us. So a little bit about this. So what we're going to do is Regina came with this project and I said, you know what? What do you need? She goes, space. Okay. What else do you need?
Got space covered.
Got space. What else do you need? What's the project we're going to do? So she showed me and I went, hold on a minute. Let me write down what I need. 6-inch tubes, need a fucking tube. I'm making all this big list. I'm like, okay, we need to whittle this down cost-wise to make it so that we can do this fundraiser, absorb all the cost, and give 100% of the proceeds to this wonderful organization because this is something that touches everybody.
Listen, everybody. I struggled to remember whether it was dementia or Alzheimer's with my grandfather, but it was hard. Towards the end, he didn't know who I was. And, my poor grandma, she was living the days every day with him. And with him, he had some anger issues. But I don't know a single person that it hasn't affected in some way.
Right.
Or other.
It's hard. I've had several customers throughout the 6.5 years that I've been in business that, they're telling me the stories of their parents or, their older relatives that are going through this, and it's horrible. And I don't wish that on anybody. I hope I never have to go through that, have anybody take care of me because it happened. She's living it. She's in the trenches right now, taking care of her mom.
You got friends.
You got friends.
We got your back.
We got you. So, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say it's incredibly difficult to kind of put into words when you're a caregiver. And a lot of times that you think about people with the disease, but you don't know how many other people it touches. And it's very hard to be a caregiver. And I found out that because I get up early in the morning with my mom because she won't stay asleep, Alzheimer's has a 24/7 hotline that you can call and just talk to somebody.
Oh,
And
seriously?
so that you're not alone.
For caregivers?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
That's awesome. Do they have respite? Like, do they help put you in touch with people that help with respite? Because I had heard that they do, and I don't know for a fact because
well, I am working on it. The volunteer coordinator, Liv, who came in and talked to us and helped us to
super
kind of get everything to organize from her side. She got me in touch with a resource lady. So
that's awesome.
the one thing, when we were talking about people having difficulty with the disease, the dignity and just like pride when you can't do for yourself, when you're really used to doing for yourself, and especially my mom's generation where
they do everything for themselves.
They just did everything, and she sucked it up and did it, and it's so hard for her to admit she needs help and to ask for help, and to watch her be just so frustrated when she can't verbalize what she needs, and it's really something. So this is needle felting turned out to be a way for not only for me to be crafty, but it's also kind of like almost therapeutic in a way.
Yep.
And I couldn't think of anything better to do with this than to try to come up with something. So
show them what we're gonna make.
Yeah, what are we gonna make?
Just show them that.
It's called a sleeping fox.
It's cute, 2-dimensional,
and it is 2-dimensional flat felting, and we are going to give you the hoop, so you can put it in the hoop if you want to. And this is the little guy, and I'm going to show you how to go from this to this.
On the day of the thing,
on the
that you're
day
going to
of-
help everybody?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
And we're going to have a lot of fun.
We are.
And I've been doing needle felting for 2 years, and my teacher, her name is Sophie Wheatley, and so this is one of Sophie's little critters, and I told her what I was doing, and I asked her for permission to do it, and she was like, you didn't need to ask me, but I think it's a wonderful thing. So
listen, people are so giving. Like when you really give people the opportunity, people will help. They really will reach out.
Yep. So Sophie has been very gracious to allow us to use her design for this one day fundraiser that we're going to do. Again, June 22nd, 10 to 8. We're going to be here all day.
All day long.
All day long.
I'm going to need a lot more Dunkin'. Shameless plug for Dunkin' Donuts.
Yep, she's going to be running next door a lot.
A lot.
But the thing is, you can either pick up just a kit and take it home and do it yourself, or you can get instructions from Regina. We will have 2 4-hour sessions set aside that day, 10 to 2 and 3 to 7, for you to sit with Regina, and she's going to show you how to do this thing from beginning to end. She's going to show you all the tricks. Your kit will include the felt background, all the fiber for the project, the 6-inch hoop to mount it in. You're going to get the outline of the sleeping fox. You're going to get a wooden handled needle felting tool. You're going to get a piece of foam to work on.
Okay.
What else was there?
wool.
I did that. The fiber. All the fiber.
The pen, the transfer.
Yes, we have to talk about the transfer pen. We might have some on the table to share. I don't know. I gotta check that one out yet.
Yeah, that's been. I think that was the hardest thing through all of it, is to figure out.
I finally found it.
You found one that
Oh,
worked.
thank
Found one
goodness.
that worked. So I just have to go price them. But
Okay.
it's a complete kit. You will pay $50 for the kit, whether you take it home or you stay here and you work with Regina. Okay, she's giving her time freely.
And all of that goes.
100%.
100% of the
Alzheimer's
proceeds goes to
Association?
goes to Alzheimer's.
Are you going to be taking pre-orders before that day,
So starting June 1st,
Okay.
you can call the store, and we're going to do pre-sales. You can pay for it over the phone, And then that way we'll know how many kits we need to have ready for that day. Okay? So that's what we're going to do starting June 1st. So you can think about it, see what you want to do. There's already I already have a Facebook event up on the Longtail Knits pages.
I will share we'll share that on the Blue Fiber Tree.
Yep.
And then also on Alchemy's page.
Yep.
So that people know about it. And I'll make sure when I comment above that you can call the store to pre-sale.
Correct.
That way,
yep,
maybe that'll help too.
Right. I do have a goal of how many that I would like to sell. I would like to be able to sell at least 50 kits. And that's a lot of money for the Alzheimer's.
Got one.
I already have people who have already signed up for times to be with her.
That's awesome.
So we're getting it going. And I think once the word gets out there to the guilds, because we're going to be contacting North Coast Knitting Guild.
Absolutely.
And some of the
reserve spinners.
Yep. And the Medina Guild, all of them. You're going to hear about this at Great Lakes Fiber Show.
We should reach out to Stacey Allen.
Yes.
Because she has a large email list.
Yep.
And see if she would do us a favor. And
we want to make this a big success and be able to give them as much money as we possibly can. That way, too, if I know well ahead of time that I've already sold those first 50, I have time to get more supplies in.
Yes.
So that we can do more.
Yes.
Now, Chris,
yes,
do you have something that you're going to be offering as well?
I do. And I'd like to say that the colors that are going to be in the kit that I'm going to have are not here with me today because they're still at home drying. And I apologize for that because what I'm doing is I'm doing a kit that has 2 patterns and 2 skeins of sport weight 100% baby alpaca yarn. And the patterns will be for Alchemy's halogen hat, which is this. I designed that. And then this lovely cowl was designed by Peg Mayer. And I originally found the pattern free on Ravelry. And then I reached out to Peg to ask her if we could kind of use the pattern in our kits. And oddly enough, she lives in Hudson. So it was,
she's local.
Who would have thought I would have found a pattern from a person that's in Hudson, Ohio? I'm like, she's 20 minutes away. Yeah. That's so bizarre.
It's awesome.
But I asked her if we could include her pattern in the kit. So in the kit, you'll have the pattern for the halogen beanie. The cowl. Oh my goodness, my brain just went completely out.
The cowl.
The pattern for the cowl.
Which is the lozenge.
Yes, the lozenge cowl by Peg Mayer. And 2 skeins of yarn. 1 skein is going to be this beautiful soft teal. And then the other is a beautiful purple. And both colors actually represent the longest day with the Alzheimer's Association. And just those 2 skeins will make both of these. Like, you don't have to worry. So you'll have plenty of yarn
so you're
to get through both projects.
You know, this is a $5 pattern that Chris is giving you for free. Yes. And we get to print all these lovely patterns that are going in the bag with the yarn.
That's going to be fun. And then, so the kits are going to be $56.
Okay.
So just so you know, if you want to pre-order, can we set that up?
Yes.
That way...
You'll know how many you need.
I know how many skeins of yarn I gotta dye.
Right.
Like I would love to also see 50 of these kits head on down the road.
Absolutely.
And if I have time to prep to like get a sample, maybe I'll have a sample of it at Great Lakes. We'll just have to see how the next 2 weeks.
We're running out of time.
We're running out of time and I'm running out of energy. I need more coffee.
But that's okay. We'll have the yarn at least. We'll have the colors.
Right. So that's 2 ways that we're going to try in one day to raise money. Now, Regina, you had an initial goal.
What was your initial goal?
What was your initial goal? What did you want to raise for your day?
My initial goal when I was all alone by myself was I thought I'd be lucky if I could make $200. But now I'm big time. I'm going to go. My goal now is at least $2,000.
But on your page, on your Alzheimer's thing that you have up there for the longest day, you have $1,000 up there, and people are already donating money to that.
Yeah, I had to up it.
Up it. This is the thing.
I just got so inspired, like listening. It's like,
So,
But that's awesome.
that is awesome.
I mean, between the three of us, we know hundreds of people. And those hundreds of people know hundreds of people.
We know thousands of people.
Right. And y'all better step up and come help, because every single person that I know has been touched by this disease.
Yes.
And I'm going to brag on us. Liv, who is the director of the volunteer for the longest day, she said she has never seen anybody as organized as the three of us.
Well,
as far
at
along.
first it was as her.
I'm sure I'm not included in that because I am not the most organized person. So we'll probably say that she meant the two of you. And I just go, oh yeah, I can do that. Just tell me when to have it.
She was very impressed when she came to talk to us that day. There was the three of us here. Plus there was another friend of ours that comes to the store regular. She was here as well. And she was putting her 2 cents in, which
Tony
is great.
Jody?
Yep.
She's going to come help
And
out
she's
that
gonna
day.
help
Yep.
too.
She's going to come help, just help keep us organized and keep the flow going.
Awesome. So the thing is, Liv did not understand the importance of what we were doing, because she's like, oh, so you guys are going to keep $25 from every kid. I go, no, why would we do that? She goes, what? I go, 100%. This is a fundraiser.
This is a fundraiser.
100% goes to Alzheimer's. Nobody does that. Well, we're not nobody. We do that.
So we're special.
Right. And I will say, I want to be straight up. Like, my kids are $56. $12 of that is
material fee. That,
sadly, because
it's cost.
I'm not rich. I can't donate all the cost, but I will certainly donate all of my time to dye the yarn and then also to dye the wool for the Sleepy Fox. But so that would mean $44 of the hat kits will go towards the Alzheimer's Association.
Absolutely. So when you count all that up, that's a whole lot of money that we're trying to raise in one day, and it's for a good cause. And we really would like you to pass this on to everybody.
It gets emotional.
Yeah, it does.
It is. It's an emotional. It's an emotional. It's emotional because we've all been through it in one way or another. It's a little emotional for me, and probably also for you, because we know your mama.
Yeah.
We've sat around the table with your mama.
Your mom's been in the store.
So she is one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, and I can't picture where she's at now from what I knew.
Because she struggles to remember you.
I know. I'll never forget her, though. I loved having talks with your mama. So it's just...
And I know you're not going to edit it out, so I'm not going to cry. This is as much as you're going to get.
Yeah, we're too far into the video to edit.
Yeah, so.
But it's we watch it all the time. I know me and in the salon.
Yeah.
Every single week, there's a client that says, well, when I leave here, I got to go over to my mom's. I got to check on her. Oh, how's your mom doing? Well, her Alzheimer's is getting a little worse. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know. And it's every day. Yeah. It's all over the place. And a lot of people don't realize that, we see like, oh, you can help this organization and that organization. Yeah. But until you guys told me that the Alzheimer's Association did stuff like this, I didn't know.
No. So
there's a lot of people, I think, that just don't understand that we can help the Alzheimer's Association. And if you go on to, they're .org, aren't they? Are they a .org?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you look them up and read about the things that the Alzheimer's Association does, not just for those that have the Alzheimer's and dementia, but for the caretakers and the people that are involved in their lives, like, they need to raise money because they need to be able to provide these resources. I know back when Cameron was little with his autism and everything that he's diagnosed with, if there had not been an organization to help provide respite care for me, I would have lost my mind.
Because there's nobody.
So I kind of make I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it reminds me, like, what you go through now reminds me of what I went through with Cameron, that you do need to be able to find that moment to breathe again so that you can come back refreshed and okay to be there for your mom. And I know that Alzheimer's, I think they try really hard.
They do.
To help.
They reach out. They try to support everybody, the patients and the caregivers, like you said.
That's awesome.
And I found out that there's an adult support caregivers group near my house.
Awesome.
So they have groups that meet?
Yeah.
See,
They were doing Zoom, but now they're starting to go back to in person. And there's one out in Willoughby, which is not far from me. So
that's awesome, because I would bet meeting with other caregivers, like they may have suggestions of things that they do that make things better in certain situations, you know, sharing stories and then sharing ideas. That's got to help.
Yeah, because then you can also go in and say, hey, my mom's doing this. Did anybody, I know, please help me understand why or how to get through this. And someone else may have been through the exact same thing as what you're going through. So yeah, so as always, we want you to share, but this is really important to us.
Please, if you never share another,
well, no, always share all our videos.
Always share our videos, but this one especially, please share it to Facebook. Have your friends share it.
Share it to your personal page. Share the YouTube video. We will have it posted across all medias that we usually use, and we will make sure as it gets closer, I will be sure every morning I'll be mentioning it to you.
I'll be posting about it on Alchemy, and then make sure I do updates on the blue fiber tree. It's going to be in your face, so you're not going to have a choice but to come and play with us that day.
Come and meet Regina. She's a lot of fun.
She is a lot of fun.
She's a friend.
Absolutely. Very talented lady.
So
I think sometimes you don't give yourself enough credit.
She doesn't. She's a strong person, whether she believes it or not.
Absolutely.
So, as always, Regina, is there anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
No, that I'm so blessed and honored to be here and to have the support of everyone, seen and unseen.
Yep, and I'm so grateful that you asked me.
Me too. Gives us an opportunity to help that we wouldn't have otherwise had.
So it's one of the things always with the store when I first started, I wanted to give back to the community, and this is just another way to do that. So yeah. So as always, reach out, find us on the Blue Fiber Tree, Longtail Knits, and Alchemy on our Facebook pages. Alchemy and the Blue Fiber Tree on Instagram, and Longtail Knits on my website. And what else? You have your website, Alchemy?
Alchemy.com is my website. Yep. And if you have any questions at all about Wednesday, June 22nd,
correct,
do not hesitate to call Longtail Knits.
Talk to me.
You can reach out to me through my email, which is ALK, the letter NME, @gmail.com.
Yep.
I can return emails all day long.
Yep, you can reach me through the comment section on my website or send me a message through Facebook. Either
Facebook
way.
Messenger, absolutely.
Call the store. You can leave a message on the phone, or you can even text the store phone. I get messages that way.
And if anybody belongs to an organization and you would like me to email a flyer to you for you to print, to put in your business or your church,
newsletters, anything like that,
please reach out. Let us know. We're happy to email that over to you, because we would love all the extra advertising that we could get, because it's not for us, it's for a special cause.
Yes, ma'am.
Just one other thing, please don't wait, because the sooner that Janine knows, we can get more kits and things like that, and time will sneak up on you. I can say that as a caregiver, so you can get it out the way while you're thinking about it.
Yep. So that's why I went, I'm going to start at 50 and let's see what happens, and please make me have to go and scramble for more stuff. I'd appreciate it. So and she gets to die at all last minute.
At least Great Lakes will be over.
Yes.
So that I can just go, I'm sorry, I can't do hair today. I don't feel so good. And then I can run home and dye wool all day.
And then we have to sit with all those kids together.
Right.
But you know, ahead of time, that's what she's going to do.
It is what I'm going to do. So if I, cancel your appointment in June, it's for a good cause.
It is. All right. So you guys have a great day.
Absolutely.
And don't forget to share with your friends because we need all the help that we can get with this.
Yes.
Oh, and also, isn't this the longest day CLE? Because it's the Cleveland group.
Yeah, the money is going to go to the Cleveland chapter.
It
So
stays,
it stays
here.
local.
It's local.
Stays here.
That
Yep.
I love. That's
So-
perfect.
We have a lot of high goals with this one, and we hope you can help us.
Yes.
All right.
That would be lovely. Guys, again, like, subscribe, share our page, share it to Facebook, leave any comments you wish, and we will talk to you in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Look for a couple of videos coming out towards the end of the month. There'll be a lot of fun things, and then we will also do some little live stuff from Great Lakes happening in a week.
2 weeks. Well,
No, it's
okay.
about a
When
week.
this
When this
airs, yep,
It'll
1
be-
week.
For once, I got it
It's
right.
closer than we think.
Yeah. So I'll do a little Facebook Live there before the days get crazy and the crowds go nuts.
She'll do it on her page, and I'll do it on my page. So
I may even do it on YouTube.
oh, we'll see how that
Our
works.
first YouTube Live.
All right. Well, we got to get going
Yes.
here.
Everybody have a beautiful day.
Say goodbye, Regina.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.